So I'm gonna be fast about this. I want to do other things, but this is pretty fun still. So this is how it left off, and I'm just gonna do what I said I was gonna do in my head if I forget. So these brown guys get a bit big for their boots, and these purple guys and these pink guys. No, these pink guys want to help these purple guys get some of their stuff back, and these grey guys want their stuff back. So they join up here, and then these purple guys down here, they want some more land. They can look over here, but they've got lots of influence and trades. People have something to say about it. They could go through here, but these guys are pretty strong, and these guys might come after them because of it. And they could go for these guys, but this land isn't too valuable, I should say. So they join up as well. And should I say their capital's still down here? Doesn't make much sense, but it's cool. So anyways, they all just gang up on him. These guys are very strong, so not much really happens. It's just overwhelmed. Oop. Just walking through a little bit. You know how it is. But they're absolutely like prepared for this. Oops. What's going on? Honestly, my computer, I need to fix it. It's not even bad, it's just I've got a 12-year-old SSD, so it's just really slow. Like, literally everything is so up to date, it's just the SSD that costs like £80 for a new one. And also, I've only got like a Ryzen 3 thing, so I'll probably get a new one of them. But then my fan started like squeaking, like my GPU fan, I'm pretty sure it was. So literally just smash the entire back of the computer, stops doing it. Anyways, it's really slow. They start walking through. They're very well trained in these conditions. They send some voyages out behind their lines, and they start just claiming vast swathes of land. Pretty smart guys. And no one's really in a position to help them out too much. They're solely focusing on this front. They start hitting more mountains and slowing, but they don't have enough to hold the lines. It's like done for them pretty much. Send a few more out. Claim the coast. Real lifetimes are probably like 1400 technology, 1500 technology, and then they get through the capital. The rest of it just gives up, and they get their separate piece with them. Basically, they annex whatever this was before directly, because they had claims to it. I'm pretty sure. And that set up their own puppet government. They also finally take over this little red guy up here. Not by force, but by like threats, I don't know. They do it though. And then this finally gives them enough to things to send stuff down here. It gives them enough to send down here, but it's a longer walk. These guys take complete advantage of this, and they take about that. And I say to them, hey, if you pull out this less known land down here, then we'll be friends with you forever, and we'll sign peace with you and backstab our allies. And they said yes. It's just too much to deal with. And these purple guys can't rule that directly, so they set up. They bring the orange guy back, and they puppet them. I'm actually gonna the capital of the empire moves for convenience sake. But it's still their like spiritual capital, you know. Like that's where I want it to be. But sometimes we can't have all we want, and they did that. There you go. So they've got more of a base now. And then these brown guys, they just desperately tried to save this scenario, but these brown guys are ready. And they just push back. They integrate them more tightly now. and then these guys are forced to accept peace. They give away this land that they was taken from them, and they pay lots of reparations, pretty much their whole economy. And these guys don't really exist anymore. And these pink guys over here who broke away from them in the first place and speak the same language and have the same religion, say to them, we'll just annex you entirely, or we'll just do it by force. And then they said, okay, fine. So now we have a United Kingdom of this place and this place. Very cool. Very big. And then this gets taken, oops, this gets taken into here. There you go. Lovely. Okay. Now we can move on from this main bit of the world and go to the new one. Or what will be new one from their perspective, the old one from these. This colony fails just because of the distance, and they don't really have a base here to send resources anymore. Oh, we've got government in exile kind of thing. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, that's so cool. Hold on. So that fails. These purple guys pretty much the same culture as the green guys. They just accept to join together. They also managed. Oh no, didn't set up those. My bad. The government in exile, the guys who used to be in the north before, they send some more expeditions out. They end up down here and get this island. Ultimately, that colony's probably going to die. But there's no really base to their empire anymore. These grey guys sort of like, you know, funny business here. That's kicked them off the old world entirely. They're forced to flee to the new one. And this is their kind of base of operations now. This is all they have. Speaking of which, they want to expand that, so they start pushing out a bit more. And there's these pink guys here who haven't assimilated the green guys, so they can't really stand up for themselves. So their land's just getting invaded. They send off another voyage down here, get another base of operations. That border works. That's too thin. Okay, yep, another base of operations down here. And that's about that for them. Alright, I've got time to do the other thing. So that's part of expansion into that as they get. What was I saying? What was I gonna? Oh yeah, and then finally these green guys here sign peace with these pink fellas. That's pink, but pale peachy guys. And they just accept to take whatever land they already had. Their religion's spread up here. I'm doing this with the right mouse button, that's why I'm doing it slower. And in the end, they totally annex the remainder of these blue fellas and push through there and make peace with them. And then they set up their own little government thing. As such, they all speak the same language, so that's fine. And these two speak similar languages, so they kind of group them up. And then they begin invasion into this bit of red area that speaks the same language as these and these. And the red guys are kind of falling to bits militarily, and they don't really want to defend this land. They say, we can literally sell you this, we won't care, and they buy it. Not that much though, I don't want to be that big. Oh well, I can fix it like this. So say the border's like that. Yes, I like that. Okay, cool. Check out still recording. And they take, and then they make this into their another They gave it to this guy who speaks similar language. And this guy who also speaks a similar language. Yes. And there you go, that was looking much cleaner. So next bit, kind of got like different things clearly shown. No, it's not as messy anymore. So we'll probably see a big wall on the next one. Yes.